各位听众您好，这里是 IGO News， 欢迎收听美国晨间新闻汇整，孔雀台观点。
Hello there, this is IGO News. Welcome to our U.S. morning news summary from a Peacock Channel perspective.
首先，东北部异常的热浪可能带来火灾风险，并影响今日的万圣节活动，预计该地区的气温将打破纪录。
First up, an unusual heat wave across the Northeast could pose fire risks and impact Halloween festivities today, with record-breaking temperatures expected across the region.
我们正在追踪这些天气情况，探讨潜在危险，并展望今夜这对万圣节夜游者的影响。
We're tracking these conditions, discussing the dangers, and looking ahead to how this could impact trick-or-treaters tonight.
同时，选举日的最后冲刺已经开始。
Meanwhile, the final sprint is on for Election Day.
两位总统候选人都在全国范围内加速推进竞选，前往关键的摇摆州，重点吸引味觉选民。
Both presidential candidates are in a nationwide push, making stops in critical battleground states with a focus on undecided voters.
在拜登总统针对特朗普支持者发表评论后，前总统特朗普调整了竞选信息，而副总统哈里斯则试图与这场争议保持距离，推动他自身的竞选信息，并呼吁更具团结的态度。
Former President Trump has pivoted his campaign messaging following comments by President Biden on Trump supporters, while Vice President Harris is working to distance herself from that controversy, pushing her campaign's own message and urging a more unifying approach.
此时，提前投票率已达到历史新高。
All of this happens as early voter turnout reaches record highs.
我们提供全面的团队报道，并且节目稍后会探讨一项新调查，揭示为何许多美国人对大型企业的运作方式感到不满。
We've got comprehensive team coverage, and later in the show, we'll look into a new survey revealing why a significant number of Americans are unhappy with how big corporations operate.
此外，我们将深入探讨针对临时准备者的万圣节装扮灵感，这些都是基于谷歌最新的热门装扮趋势榜。
Plus, we'll dive into trending Halloween costume ideas for last-minute planners based on Google's latest Frightgeist.
现在让我们从天气开始这一时段的报道。
Let's start this hour with the weather.
东北地区正经历异常高温，让人感觉更像是8月底而非10月底。
The Northeast is experiencing unseasonably high temperatures, making it feel more like late August than late October.
气象专家预测，今晚的万圣节夜将特别温暖，这可能会吸引创纪录的人数前来庆祝。
Meteorologists are predicting a particularly warm Halloween evening, which may bring out record numbers of revelers.
例如，在以盛大万圣节庆祝活动而闻名的麻萨诸塞州塞勒姆，官员预计在这温暖的天气下将有大量人群涌入。
For instance, in Salem, Massachusetts, known for its huge Halloween celebrations, officials expect massive crowds, thanks to the balmy weather.
然而，这样的温暖也有其弊端，因高温已增加东北部部分地区的野火风险。
This warmth, however, has its downsides, as high temperatures are increasing the risk of wildfires in parts of the Northeast.
目前多起大型灌木丛火灾正在燃烧，影响空气品质，令居民和游客需保持警惕。
Several large brush fires are currently burning, affecting air quality and putting both residents and tourists on alert.
在选举方面，对于双方竞选团队来说，现在是冲刺的关键时刻，距离选民前往投票只剩5天。
In the election arena, it's now or never for both campaigns, with only 5 days remaining before voters head to the polls.
拜登总统最近对特朗普支持者的评论已成为特朗普竞选团队的重要话题。前总统特朗普抓住拜登的话语来激励他的支持者。
President Biden's recent comments on Trump supporters have become a significant talking point for the Trump campaign, with former President Trump seizing on Biden's words to energize his base.
特朗普被看到在威斯康星州集会时，甚至跳上了一辆垃圾车，作为对拜登言论的回应。
Trump was seen rallying in Wisconsin, even jumping into a garbage truck as part of a campaign stunt in response to Biden's remarks.
同时，副总统哈里斯则专注于与拜登的言论保持距离，在他的集会上直接向味觉选民发表讲话，并保证他对团结的承诺。
Meanwhile, Vice President Harris is concentrating on distancing herself from Biden's statements, using her rally appearances to appeal directly to undecided voters and assure them of her commitment to unity.
今天，两个竞选团队都将展开巡回。
Today, both campaigns are taking to the road.
哈里斯将前往亚利桑那州和内华达州，在拉丁裔聚集的重点地区停留，并与珍妮佛·洛佩兹等知名人物同台以争取支持。
Harris is traveling to Arizona and Nevada, making stops in key Latino-heavy areas and appearing alongside popular figures such as Jennifer Lopez to rally support.
而特朗普则将重点放在中西部地区，计划造访密西根州和宾夕法尼亚州这两个关键摇摆州，在那里他将讨论他标志性的议题，如工作保障、经济增长和法律与秩序。
Trump, in turn, is focusing on the Midwest, with planned stops in Michigan and Pennsylvania, both critical swing states where he'll be addressing his signature issues of job security, economic growth, and law and order.
相关消息显示，宾夕法尼亚州对选举舞弊的担忧有所增加。特朗普的竞选团队声称可能存在不规范现象。
In related news, Pennsylvania has seen an uptick in concerns over voter fraud, with Trump's campaign claiming potential irregularities.
官员们正努力澄清事实，向公众保证选举过程的完整性。
Officials are trying to set the record straight, reassuring the public of the integrity of the election process.
最近的调查显示，并无舞弊证据。宾夕法尼亚州官员重申了他们对公正、安全和准确选举计票的承诺。
Recent investigations have shown no evidence of fraud, and Pennsylvania officials have reaffirmed their commitment to a fair, safe, and accurate election count.
这场备受瞩目的选战只是选举日行动的一部分，选民还将在全国各地的选票上决定多项提案。
The high-profile race is just one part of the Election Day action, with voters also set to decide on a wide range of ballot measures across the country.
从生育权到大麻管制和选举改革，全国41个州的选票上将包含近150项政策提案。
From reproductive rights to marijuana regulations and voting reforms, nearly 150 policy proposals will be on ballots in 41 states.
我们的团队将概述其中的一些提案，包括亚利桑那州、内华达州和佛罗里达州的重要倡议。这些结果可能对当地社区产生深远影响，并为未来设定新方向。
Our team will give a rundown on some of the measures, including key initiatives in places like Arizona, Nevada, and Florida, where the results could significantly impact local communities and set new precedents for the future.
同时，选举前夕，虚假信息问题愈加严重，技术进步使得分辨真伪越发困难。
Meanwhile, misinformation remains a growing concern in the lead-up to the election, with tech advancements making it increasingly challenging to separate fact from fiction.
网络安全专家发现假新闻、深伪技术和病毒性虚假信息的显著增加，外国势力加剧这些叙述，意图在美国选举系统中播下怀疑种子。
Cybersecurity experts are seeing a sharp rise in fake news, deepfakes, and viral misinformation, with foreign actors amplifying these narratives in hopes of sowing doubt in the American voting system.
在宾夕法尼亚州，一段假视频声称显示邮寄选票被销毁，在网上引发了广泛关注，加剧了对舞弊的担忧。
In Pennsylvania, a fake video purportedly showing mail-in ballots being destroyed gained traction online, fueling fears of fraud.
网络安全专家现提醒选民保持警惕，依赖可靠来源获取选举信息。
Cybersecurity experts are now cautioning voters to be vigilant and rely on credible sources for their election information.
我们将听取我们在宾夕法尼亚州的地面团队的报道，当地官员正努力打击这些谣言，确保每张选票准确计入。
We'll hear from our team on the ground in Pennsylvania, where officials are working to combat these rumors and ensure every vote is counted accurately.
在体育方面，万圣节对纽约洋基队球迷来说可能比平常更惊悚，因为洛杉矶道奇队以7-6的激烈胜利夺得第8个世界大赛冠军。
In sports, Halloween might have been a bit scarier than usual for New York Yankees fans as the LA Dodgers clinched their 8th World Series title in a thrilling 7-6 victory.
在惊险的第5局，道奇队抹平了5分的差距，并成功夺得自1988年以来的首个完整赛季冠军。
In a wild 5th inning, the Dodgers erased a 5-run deficit and went on to claim their first full-season championship since 1988.
这场比赛成为首支使用超过7位投手夺得世界大赛的球队，展示了道奇队前所未有的深度和韧性。
The game marked the first time a team clinched the World Series using more than 7 pitchers, showcasing an unprecedented level of depth and resilience from the Dodgers.
洋基队球迷醒来后感到失望，但对于道奇队球迷来说，这是一份难忘的万圣节大礼。
Yankees fans woke up to disappointment, but for Dodgers fans, it's a Halloween treat that won't soon be forgotten.
回到万圣节，今晚让孩子们出门的家长正准备迎接比平时更暖和的天气，可能不需要加穿厚外套。
And staying on Halloween, parents sending their kids out tonight are preparing for warmer than usual weather and may not need those typical extra layers.
许多东北城市的气温预计将高于正常水准，为这个惊悚季节营造出夏季般的气氛。
Temperatures in many Northeast cities are expected to be well above normal, creating summer-like conditions for the spooky season.
稍后，我们将带来万圣节装扮灵感和流行趋势，根据谷歌的热门装扮榜单。
Later this hour, we'll have Halloween costume ideas and trending looks based on Google's Frightgeist list.
从经典恐怖角色到流行文化人物，我们为每个人提供临时装扮灵感，包括宠物、情侣和团体。
From classic horror characters to pop culture favorites, we'll give you last-minute costume inspiration for everyone, including pets, couples, and groups.
别忘了 M&M 的万圣节救援小组已待命，随时在参与地区提供免费糖果补充，所以如果今晚糖果用完了，随时可以求助。
And don't forget, MM's Halloween Rescue Squad is standing by to deliver free candy refills in participating areas. So if you run out of treats tonight, help may be only a call away.
以上新闻资讯整理自孔雀台，由 iGo News 编辑播报，感谢您的收听，期待与您空中再会。
The above news information is compiled from a Peacock channel and presented by iGo News. Thank you for listening, and we look forward to your continued company on the air.